Hey everyone, welcome to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey. So today is our Tobacco Tasters episode. And today we are doing Eric Stokkebye's 4th generation Afternoon Melange. This one is a bulk blend that's available wherever they sell the Stokkebye line. And very affordable. I thought that we'd give this one a go. This is in English. We haven't done an English yet on Tobacco Tasters. So all you guys out there that are sampling this with us, I hope that you are enjoying it. And please give us your feedback as to what you're getting out of this blend. Okay, so this is made by the Scandinavian Tobacco Group. It is an English style blend. It's got Latakia, Oriental Turkishes, and Virginias in it. There's no flavoring, and it comes in a ribbon. So it's made in Denmark. The strength on this one is about a moderate. The taste on this one is a medium. So let's go ahead and start kind of tearing this one apart and see what we think about this.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to start with our tin note. What are you getting on the tin note here?
So it's an interesting tin note because it is kind of, it's got a funk to it, but there's a sweetness to it as well, and it's just a nice light. It seems like a light English. Like instead of getting a full beer, you get a light beer. It's like a light English instead of getting a full English. Is what it seems like to me.
Yeah, the tin note on this one is not very strong at all. There's a slight mustiness to it, kind of like a mushroom earthiness.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, to this. Light smokiness, light woodiness. The sweetness that I'm getting from this is almost like a butteriness from this. There's herbal scents in here. I'm getting kind of a leathery. But to me, it's a very typical English, and it's not very strong at all.
And man, there's something else I'm getting in there. It's like the only way I can describe it is kind of smells like a sourness, like a very light vinegar kind of smell, like a sourness you get from it, like a pickle jar.
You might be getting that from the Orientals, and you might be getting that from the Virginias a little bit.
Yeah, there's this tangy kind of, well, not very very predominant, but it's like sour, and I'm kind of liking it, and that's what I'm over here messing with on the taste too. Is I'm like, what is that? Ooh, what is that?
Yeah,
it's really nice. It's really pleasant.
It's a really nice tin note. It's not very strong at all. It's something that you could probably pack in your pipe all day.
Yeah. And
smoke it all day long.
Yeah.
It's not strong at all. It's a pretty light English. Well, for me, it's a pretty light English. I think for most people, it would be probably middle of the road English.
Yeah,
is what it would be. But I think it's kind of a lighter version. But anyway, yeah, those are what I'm getting on those tin notes. And I like the cut. This ribbon cut that's here is almost. It's a really fine ribbon cut.
Yeah.
It's almost like a shag. Not quite a shag.
It's getting close. But it was easy to light.
Yes. You know, and some of those esoterica blends that I like so much have that shag cut on it too, and they burn really well too. So I think that's going to help it well as we get into it. All right, well, let's talk about taste here. What are we getting on the taste?
This is where I'm really enjoying it. Very mild, very medium presence from the Latakias. Even though I think Latakia would be the more predominant flavor I get through here, it's very tempered down. It's very, very... It's a thick smoke, but it's not a strong taste. And that's the only way I can say it. And there's it's the sourness, and it's coming from the exhale. A little bit of bitterness and a little bit of sourness coming through.
A little zip on the tongue,
and it's making my mouth water while I'm smoking it. really enjoying that.
The Latakia in this, although it is Cyprian Latakia, you can't find Syrian anymore. If you do, you're going to pay through the nose for it because it's older and they don't make it anymore. But it reminds me, the way they've blended this, it reminds me of the strength level of a Syrian Latakia. The taste is not Syrian, but the strength level is similar to that of a Syrian, where the Syrian Latakias never really came out and just was so heavy and dark. And
there's some Latakias where it's just a really thick, bellowing smoke in your mouth. And I used to make a joke about it because I would always cough if I smoked it wrong on the light. If I was trying to light the pipe and I was trying to get it going and it was a Latakia, I would always... because I would always get it in too much. But this is such a pleasantly mild taste, and you get a good little bit of flavors from your spices. There's some good spices coming in there. There's some,
kind of a little pepper
taste to it. And the Virginias, I think they're present, but they're also really tempered down. It's just a really thick. It's like having an English smoke without having the big English flavors.
I like the sweetness of the Virginias in this one. They've really done a good job of balancing that out.
It's really balanced.
Yeah.
Very, very balanced.
On the taste, I'm getting, just a slight sweetness from the Virginias. The peppery spiciness. It's savory. It's kind of a light campfire taste. Even though there's a lot of Latakia in this blend, which is supposed to be the lead component in this blend, it doesn't. The Latakias do not overtake.
It's not overwhelming.
Overtake this, and the Orientals are coming through pretty good.
I think so too.
Yeah,
very, very where you can get the flavors of them without having a bite.
Yeah, it's not a real sour bitterness, but it's a little bit. It's just got a little bit of that on there.
Yeah, I would say I'm enjoying because it's just so pleasantly mild that you get the flavors, but you don't get overwhelmed by the flavors.
I really think, even though the Latakia and the Orientals are forward on this one, I love what the Virginias are doing to this one.
Yeah,
I really do. I love the sweetness, the dark fruit, the breadiness that's in there, the hay.
There's
that's
that hay
there,
breadiness
that
that's
tart,
there.
tangy citrus that's in there.
Yeah.
The Virginias are really complementing the Orientals.
I think so too.
And the Latakia.
It's all complementing each other very well. And I think I'm enjoying the way the Orientals and the Latakia are playing around in this blend. They're very, very light, very comfortable, very tasty.
Yeah, this and to be fair, this one has sat here for a while. I've had this one for I'm betting close to a year.
Oh.
And it's sat there for a while, but even when it was new, it was like this. The only difference was that it was just a tad more moist than this is, but the flavors were pretty comparable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really a great smoke. I'm enjoying this a lot.
Yeah, this one's good.
All right, so what are you getting on the room note on this?
I think this is where everything comes a little more forward. I think the room note is stronger than the taste and the tin note, and I would say it's tolerable to smokers, especially English smokers.
Yeah.
They would find this tolerable. They would be like, yeah, he's smoking an English blend. It's a good smell. And I think those are about the only people that are going to find.
Brian Levine would hate this smell because this is a very typical English style room note. I love it. When I walk into a room like this, I love it. Some people will call it tolerable. Some people might even call it pungent.
Yeah.
On this, but it's, for me, it's a typical English room note. You're going to get that smoky campfire, the woodiness.
Really thick smell that kind of hits your nose, and you feel it right here as you're, walking into the room. I mean, I don't know how to explain it aside, but I know some of you will know exactly what I'm talking about, where you smell something and the feeling of walking into it kind of hits you in the back of your head. And you're just kind of like, yeah, that's an English.
But it's a good one. Yeah, I like it. Moisture level on this one, still, even after a while, it's still moist. I would typically want to dry that out just a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
A lot of those Danish styles come a little moist. And I think it's just because of the way they tin it or they package it.
Well, I think it's important for durability and for shipping and things like that. And knowing that bulks are going to be, more than likely open.
Yeah.
More often than in a tin. They're going to keep it a little more moist. That one is a touch moist. What do you think about the nicotine?
Ooh. I wouldn't say mild. I'm feeling it a little more than a mild, but I wouldn't quite say this is a burly kind of drag your head feeling. I wouldn't put it up to medium, and that's where I'd kind of leave it. I'd say it's stronger than a mild nicotine smoke, but I wouldn't give it a full medium. That's just me.
Well, perfect for me.
Yeah.
All day, every day, you could smoke this.
Champ.
It's the nicotine on this is just right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
It's not too light. It's not strong. Moderate, and pleasant. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is where I like it. Okay, a couple of things about this one. Of course, it's made in Denmark by STG. I don't get any bite or harshness from this. It's pretty well balanced to me.
I think so.
Yeah.
Done a really good job.
Burns great, cool and clean, moderate pace.
Very cool and clean. I've had a couple relights, but I honestly think it's because of the pipe, not the tobacco.
The flavors are consistent.
Yeah.
I like that. There's a light lingering aftertaste.
Yeah.
Kind of a sourness.
That's where I'm saying the sour's coming through, and that's where I'm playing with it and going, That's why I keep putting my pipe down, because I kind of want to enjoy that sour taste a little bit.
A little bit of moisture left in the bowl when you smoke this. It's, about this average amount of relights for this one as you would anything else. Again, I think it's an all-day smoke for sure. I've been told that this is reminiscent of the old Murray's Dunhill standard mixture. So if you were a fan of the Dunhill standard mixture, this one might be right up your alley. I'm really enjoying this. So this comes in bulk. It's about $3.80 per ounce. And of course, the more you buy, the less expensive it gets per ounce. So, what are your thoughts on this one?
I think this is one everybody should try. I mean, and I mean that one literally. Everybody should try this one, because even if you're an Aero guy, a Burley guy, a Virginia guy, Vapor, this is something that's a good in between. That I think this is a fantastic English blend. This is the kind of Englishes I enjoy. I want that Latakia. I want that thick smoke. Sometimes I just get overwhelmed with how big a Latakia smoke can be. Sometimes I want it. Sometimes I think this is perfect all year, any time of year. Try it.
Yeah. If you're a Latakia lover, this is going to be a good all-day smoke, not heavy. If you're a Virginia or a Burley or an Aero guy and you want to sample,
branch out,
this is a good crossover. This is a good one to introduce yourself to as far as what Latakia blends can be like.
And you can buy it bulk, so which means you can buy yourself just 1 ounce and try it out
and not lose a lot. Yeah. This is awesome. I got ours at Smoking Pipes. You can get it pretty much anywhere. All right. Well, for me, this is a thumbs up. For you, it's a thumbs up.
It's a thumbs up. Yeah, I'm really enjoying some of the flavors and how they're settling in my mouth when I'm not smoking it.
We would really like to hear from you guys. So if you've got any opinions on this one, please put those underneath the video. Let's see your comments. Also, what rating would you give this one? It's a really, really solid English blend.
I think so.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, a couple of things. First of all, the next Tobacco Tasters is going to be Hearth and Home's signature marble cake.
I'm looking forward to that
This
one.
is a straight Virginia.
Yeah.
Well, it's got several different Virginias in it, but it's a pressed cake. It's by Russ Roulette, and as far as I know, you can only get it in pipesandcigars.com. So you might want to go ahead and start getting that. You can get it as little as 1 ounce, and for 1 ounce, it's $4.69 an ounce. But I know this is going to be awesome because it's going to have a little bit of some bright Virginias in there, some red Virginias in there. Should be a really, really good taste. I haven't tried this one
I'm looking
before.
forward to this one.
Yeah. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to place my order today for some of this. So this is, again, Hearth and Home signature marble cake.
I smoked it all.
Go out there and get some of that. Okay? All right. Again, yes. Chicago. Come and see me. I'll be at the Terrible 10 booth. I'll be at the Smoking Tent. I'll be walking around checking out all the different pipe carvers and little doodads and toys that are for piping. Mm-hmm. And please introduce yourself. I'll have some samples for you that I'd love to share with you. Okay, and matter of fact, hopefully next Monday, I will go ahead and post an episode from the Chicago show.
Yep, and most of those samples are for subscribers, so if you haven't done it yet, please do.
Well, and if you want to subscribe while you're there, I'll go ahead.
We'll go ahead.
I'll go ahead and give you a sample. Yeah. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We do appreciate you. Don't forget,
make all your piping moments count.
We'll see you next week. Have a great one. Bye bye.
See you guys.